Sweet.
Come down?
Yep. I actually grew up in a small town just north of Kansas City called Kearney, Missouri. Awesome. Kearney's awesome. Kearney's super awesome. My first musical experience would be when I was in kindergarten and they asked me to be Santa Claus in a Christmas play. The reason they asked me was because there was a solo in it, but I chickened out last minute, so I didn't do it. Musical influences. That'd be a tough question for me because I have quite a few musical influences. I can give you one old one and one new one. An old one for me would be Stevie Wonder, and a new influence would be Citizen Cope. I think the music I write would have to be a hybrid of all the music that I've enjoyed growing up, hip-hop, rock, and pop music. Well, I was always around music as a kid because my mom was a music teacher. I always knew that I would have some involvement in music in my life for a long time, for a lifetime of music.
By now you should have somehow realized what you're not doing. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
When I was in high school, I guess I was more involved in sports than I was music. I was still in chamber choir. I was a choir weenie instead, which is probably worse than band weenie. I was actually an all-state choir. Before my senior year, before I started football season, my choir director came up to me and he had a role for me in the fall play. It was an all-state choir, dude. He was like, you've given football 3 seasons, why can't you give me, 1 season? Why can't you just be in the play one time? And I turned him down. And the football team was 3-7, and we sucked. And it was totally not worth it. But I didn't want to quit football because I thought that was what I was into at the time. Well, if it's up to me, the new release is going to be called Tell Me What You Want. I get met with a lot of resistance and questions. So if it's up to me, it's going to be called Tell Me What You Want. This project is different for me because I felt like I wanted to make a record where I didn't make any shortcuts. It all has to do with my budget, of course, but I wanted to find the best players that I could, the best arrangers I could, best producers I could, just to put out the best product that I could do at this moment in my career. So,
you know what she said? Baby, are you such a cutie? She asked me, is your daddy dealer? Could you talk to me? I said, I'm falling in love, I think. She asked me, did we need protection? I'm like, what do you mean? I said, now baby.
My producer, whenever he got started, one of the first groups that he actually got to work with was Hall & Oates. So we thought it would be a great idea to cover a Hall & Oates song. We actually decided to make our own version of Rich Girl, which is going to be on this record, and I think you all will enjoy it. The studio that I record at would be 53rd Street Studios in Fairway, Kansas, to be precise, next to the Hen House and First Watch and Houlihan's. My producer was Matt Russo from 53rd Street Studios by Houlihan's and Hen House. It's because he meditates, and I always wanted to meditate really bad, and he won't teach me. He says that he can't teach me, but he knows how to do it. No, but seriously, it was just a product of comparison. Kansas City's not that big of a music scene, so you pay attention to what you feel like other bands that are making an actual impact are doing in the city. Just follow the same path as them, and I really felt like the best sounding recordings were coming out of here, so that's why I chose Matt Russo at 53rd Street Studios next to Hen House and Houlihan's. I was in Omaha, Nebraska last weekend, and this guy got up on another dude's shoulders and took his shirt off and started waving it around, and I was like, yeah, that's the big time right there. Naked dudes. I feel like live shows are the most exciting part for me. I can actually connect with people. If you want to pick up my new record, it's going to be available at my CD release party. I just want to let you guys know about my CD release show. It's going to be this month, Saturday, March 28th, at the Crosstown Station in Kansas City. which is going to be March 28th at the Crosstown Station. Also, it's going to be available online through my MySpace page, also at patricklentzmusic.com, through CD Baby, iTunes. The best way would be to come to my house, knock on my door because I don't have a job right now. I'm currently unemployed. And I would be more than happy to sell you numerous copies of my CD.
Jamie? Where we going? He's having a CD release party on March 28th at Crosstown Station. We're going to be lifting him up that night. Come out, check him out, buy a CD, March 28th.
You marry me?
Who is Pat Lentz?
So what's our motivation behind this one here, guys? So, what was the question again?